How is this a happy day and how is it a sad day?
It's never a happy day losing a teammate. We talk about, he's been here my whole career. I was just saying, Zach was pretty much my first teacher, on the field. You talk about, I had Will, who I'd met, right before I got drafted, or when I got drafted. He was working out in Arizona, so I had time to, he came in and let me sort of know what to expect, some minor intricacies of what it was. But we talk about on the field work, the first tackle I went against was Zach Strief. So you talk about he didn't let on anything, any tips or clues on how to beat him, that whole camp. So I'm sort of just on my own, probably a little bit overweight, probably, the good old lockout year. But come season, it was tips, clues, it was hints, it was this is what I'm thinking when I'm pass setting against you, and this is, on your bull rush, if you transfer to a different move, this could work. The first year or two, he definitely helped my progress a lot.
He was one of the guys. You were one of the guys. He said made him rethink his career decision. But what did he leave, or what did he take away from the locker room?
That's a huge presence. I don't know if you can get that back. You talk about a staple in the locker room, somebody who's always going to be there. Most of the offensive line traditions that I'm sure he got it from his predecessors or whatever, but him and Jari were the founders of what I know of as offensive line traditions. When you talk about a guy who cares, who has extreme passion for the sport that we play, and care for every offensive lineman, second, third, or first string. He's always trying to corral his guys to be better than what they were the previous day, and that transfers into the locker room. You talk about his passion to. You saw it, his passion to protect Drew. His fervor to not only be the best that he can be for others, and that's probably the most driving home moment you can have. Is he wasn't trying to be better for himself. He was trying to be better to protect Drew. He was trying to be better to play at the same level as Jari. He was trying to be better for the man next to him, and that's exemplary of what we want as a Saints teammate.